Lesson: Legal challenges of remote work, global and regional perspectives. Remote work, a concept that has significantly evolved over the years, has been propelled into the mainstream by technological advancements and global events such as the COVID-19 pandemic. As organizations worldwide adopt flexible work arrangements, they encounter a variety of legal challenges that require careful navigation. This lesson delves into the legal challenges of remote work from both global and regional perspectives, offering actionable insights, practical tools, and frameworks for HR leaders to effectively address these challenges. One of the primary legal challenges associated with remote work is ensuring compliance with labor laws across different jurisdictions. Labor regulations vary significantly from one country to another, and even within regions of the same country. For instance, while the European Union has overarching directives on work conditions, each member state retains the right to enforce its specific labor laws. In the United States, labor laws differ between federal, state, and local levels. HR professionals must therefore develop a comprehensive understanding of these variations to ensure compliance. A practical tool that HR leaders can employ is the use of a compliance checklist tailored to each jurisdiction where their remote employees are based. This checklist should include key areas such as working hours, overtime pay, health and safety regulations, and employee rights. By regularly updating this checklist and integrating it with a digital compliance management system, organizations can streamline their compliance efforts. This approach not only mitigates legal risks, but also enhances employee satisfaction by ensuring fair treatment. Another significant challenge is data protection and privacy. Remote work often involves the handling of sensitive information outside the secure confines of the office environment, increasing the risk of data breaches. The General Data Protection Regulation in the EU and the California Consumer Privacy Act in the US are examples of stringent regulations that organizations must adhere to when processing personal data. Non-compliance can result in hefty fines and reputational damage. To address these challenges, organizations can implement a robust data protection framework that includes regular employee training, secure communication channels, and the use of virtual private networks. A step-by-step application of this framework involves conducting a comprehensive risk assessment to identify potential data vulnerabilities, developing clear data handling policies, and deploying technical measures such as encryption and two-factor authentication. Moreover, establishing a dedicated data protection officer to oversee compliance can further enhance the organization's data security posture. Remote work also poses challenges in terms of employee classification. Misclassifying employees as independent contractors can lead to legal disputes and financial penalties. This distinction is critical because employees and independent contractors are subject to different tax obligations and employment benefits. The criteria for classification can vary widely. For example, the ABC test used in California differs from the economic realities test, applied under the Fair Labor Standards Act in the U.S. To navigate these complexities, HR leaders can utilize a classification framework that includes a thorough evaluation of the nature of the working relationship. This framework should assess factors such as the degree of control the company has over the worker, the permanency of the relationship, and the extent to which the work is integral to the business. By carefully documenting these evaluations and seeking legal counsel when necessary, organizations can minimize the risk of misclassification and its associated liabilities. An additional challenge is maintaining a cohesive company culture and ensuring equal opportunities for remote workers. Remote work can exacerbate disparities in access to career advancement opportunities, particularly for employees in different time zones or those who lack access to reliable technology. This challenge requires a proactive approach to inclusivity and engagement. HR leaders can foster an inclusive remote work culture by implementing structured communication protocols and regular virtual team building activities. A practical tool in this regard is the use of collaborative platforms that facilitate synchronous and asynchronous communication, enabling employees to participate regardless of their location. Additionally, organizations should establish clear performance metrics and provide equal access to professional development resources, ensuring that remote workers are evaluated based on their contributions rather than their physical presence. Finally, remote work arrangements must account for occupational health and safety obligations. Employers have a duty of care to ensure that remote work environments are safe and conducive to employee well-being. This includes addressing ergonomic risks and mental health concerns that may arise from prolonged isolation. A step-by-step approach to fulfilling OHS obligations involves conducting remote workplace assessments and providing employees with resources to create ergonomic home office setups. Employers should also implement regular check-ins and mental health support programs to address the psychological impacts of remote work. By fostering a culture of openness and support, organizations can enhance employee well-being and productivity. In conclusion, the legal challenges of remote work are multifaceted and require a strategic approach to address effectively. By leveraging practical tools such as compliance checklists, data protection frameworks, employee classification evaluations, and inclusive communication protocols, HR leaders can navigate these challenges and create a supportive and legally compliant remote work environment. As the landscape of remote work continues to evolve, ongoing education and adaptation will be crucial for HR professionals to remain adept in managing these emerging legal issues.